Hey guys, Edgy here. Welcome to another Edgy Plays. This time we are looking at Fantasy Blacksmith. A little game out on early release right now for the kingly sum on Steam of £5.99. Developed by Heaven Brotherhood, sorry. Published by Grab the Games. An unusual little title, but it does what it says on the tin. You are a blacksmith in the world of a sword, magic and war, in which any blacksmith who knows how to make even the simplest of swords is in demand. You start off as a poor, unskilled blacksmith, but in time you will gain experience and improve to achieve wealth, fame and power to change this world. Jeez, I need glasses. I really do. Okay, so I mean this is in early access at the moment, and the developers are listening to what the players are saying to them. I've seen a few changes since I had access to this. I've only been fiddling with this for a couple of hours. Already, I've found that there's a certain rhythm to it. There's a certain feel to it. You start off by building very basic swords, and eventually you end up making magic, enchanted weapons, etc. And there's a bit of a... This is the game I would play if I just wanted to lose myself for a few hours. It's not a game for skill or exploration or anything like that. You just have the one scene, which is your blacksmith's forge. Let's show you it. There's an early version, so you may bump into some bugs in the future. We will do our best to fix all these bugs in the final version. We are planning to add more content, different variations of sword, improvement and mini-games. If you want to help the project, leave us a review, take a survey on the site. We will read your feedback and address your concerns. I have been seeing that in action. The game has changed in a number of ways. If you go onto the Steam page, you see wonderful photos of glowing swords in your armoury. But of course, when you first start, this is what you have. Now, as you can see, I've got a nice little iron sword here. I think someone's knocking on my door as I came in. Hello. I want to buy a cheap sword below 300 coins. Yeah, I'll go on, I'll say it's an iron sword. It's the first iron sword I've ever made, and you think... And you're going to offer me 108 coins for it. I think I'm selling that well lower than it's worth, but there you go. Kind of need the money right now. So there you are. Fine customers come to the door every couple of minutes. They don't always want to buy a sword. Sometimes they want their sword sharpening. But meanwhile, I've got to make myself some stock. So this is my forge. This is where the magic happens. This is my workplace. Okay, let's just quickly make a sword. So basically, you go into the map, you contact the village of a town. I'm gonna show you the lowest level first. So you go to the village. You want to make a bronze sword, so you can design it. So you can have all sorts of different style handles, pommels. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, let's make it really spiky all the way through. And yeah, let's add that to the thing. And
sorry, it appears nothing is playing at the moment.
Shut up, Echo. Sorry, my Echo device decided to just speak to me in the background there. Oh, also need... Let's get 1, 2, 3, Cart is full. Okay, we'll get that then. We'll fill the cart because we need some coal for the furnace because I ran out of that. Let's buy. That's going to take a couple of moments to get here. Basically, that goes up there, and I assume I have a delivery man waiting at the top of that with the order. In the meantime, I will show you what we've got here. So we have the furnace with the bellows. You have the water for cooling, the anvil for anviling. Oh. Next to the anvil, there should be a hammer and tongs. That's a little bit game breaking. That's a little bit game breaking. I can't make it without my hammer and tongs. Where's my delivery back? I wonder if I not order a new hammer and tongs just for the sake of the thing. I think that might be a little bit of a bug there that we've got. Okay, we're going to close that because someone's at the door. No. Want to buy a cheap sword? No, buy. I don't have that. If you wanted a sword sharpening right now, I'm your man, but I'm just wondering if they moved it. I can get a water can and get a new thermometer. No, close. Anything in the town, can I? Smelter 2, dice box, alchemist table. What? This ain't gonna work. Okay, I've just gone into the workings, and apparently it's something. It's not a bug. They've improved it. Oh, God Almighty, they have improved it. So basically, now I can change between hand and tongs in the keyboard, and the hammer is already forging. So let's throw some coal on the fire first of all. We have to get the thermometer. Thermometer's not working. Oh. That probably would help. Thermometer's not working. Normally you have to get a sweet spot in there and... Right. Do it the old-fashioned way. Throwing that in. There we go. Oh, there's a sweet spot right there. So I need to get it about 450. Go away, busy. Got nothing to sell you. I'm just going to ignore that customer. We're just going to get on with it. Okay. Hang on, that isn't... that's not glowing. I want that to be glowing. I'm making the right pigs here of this. Come here, you. That's a little bit better. Come on. There we go. And you've got to belt it and belt the shape out of it. I don't think this is hot enough yet, you know, it's not even changing shape. Okay. And that was looking all cracked and stuff a few minutes ago. There we go. Now if you get it too much, you actually break it. We don't want to do that. Oh, this is fiddly as hell. That's better. Right. Let me get some shape out of this now. I gotta say, it's hardly packed with action. But there's some kind of satisfaction about working with your hands and creating something from nothing. Without all the inconvenience of having to work hard. I mean in the real world, so to speak. Okay, so you don't actually need to mould the shape. It does the shape moulding for you. You'll find that every now and then you have to put it back in the smelter to heat up again. You can see the colours changing, so it is cooling down. It's beginning to look like some weird some weird sex toy, but believe me, there'll be someone who'll pay money for it, you know. I might not need to do this actually. I might get it all in before. No, spoke too soon, Rob. No, okay. Just toss it back in for a little bit more. Doesn't need too much though. Go away, busy. If I go upstairs now, this will have cooled down by the time I get back down. I'm not okay, I'm not going to get a good reputation here, but you know, let's see if I can catch him before he buggers off. No, he gone. Right, so I should be good now to cool the sword. And then the next thing we need to do is sharpen it. So press the C button to spin the wheel, hold the grind button while grinding, and you'll get the idea of what you have to do here. So you've got to get at 100%, not 58%. Perfecto. Now, I don't know, grind finish, so you don't have the option of... So when it's only 58%, you don't have the option of going back and improving it. You basically have one shot at it. But I don't know if that affects the price in any way, shape or form. So the next thing you have to do is put the handle on. Ooh, so... Let's just drop that down there for a second. Because we have the various bits of handle and stuff here, and they go in. That goes there. That's the pommel, and finally there's the that bit there. That's the other thing that could be a concern. They're little fiddly bits. If you drop them in this darkened room, you can pick up the torches and walk around with them, but if you drop them, that's why you have to keep your workshop tidy. If you drop them, you might not be lucky enough to find them again, and then you end up with all sorts of little bits and bobs that you don't need laying on the floor. Okay, same thing again. You got to hit it when it's at the best point there. 75. That's higher. 85. 75. Okay. The handle. I'm no good at these. I really aren't. I panic. I tend to panic. That was rubbish. That was rubbish. 39%. But they, if you not hit it hard enough, surely you should give you the chance to hit it harder next time. And this is the twist. 98, 95, okay. 80%. 75. Okay, gonna take you up. I'm gonna hang you up on the wall. Hello. Want to buy a cheap sword? Yes, I just so happen to have one, fresh off the spit, offering 120 coins for a sword. Go on then. I'm sure it cost me more than that. So I did get a good chance to admire it. Never mind. Let's have a go at making a steel one. Or an iron one, I think it is. Okay. Let's do a little one. Let's just do a basic model. Maybe stick one of those in there. Oh no, actually that doesn't match. That doesn't fit. That does not fit. Don't like that. There we go. Okay, that'll all do. Buy. So you're all off to buy that. I've left me coal in the trolley. Oh, how annoying is that? I can't stoke up my smelter while I'm waiting. Now with this one we're going to need a bigger thermometer. Last time I've only made one iron sword before. Oh god, fell down the stairs. And I found it was quite tricky to get it up to heat. I'm sure eventually you get to a point where you can fill your workshop full of stuff. So we'll wait. And basically, what I was confused about earlier is there used to be a rack here with tools on, with the tongs and a hammer as well. And you'd have to pick them up, and you'd have to remember to put them back there. As I was saying, if you dropped them anywhere around here, because the floor is very, very dark. It's a dark room. You could easily lose the tools and things. So I suppose that's why that's been improved. I'm supposing that's why that's been improved. Right. Throw some more coal on the fire. Put that on there. Now this thermometer goes a little bit higher when it goes. We need to be well over 1,000 degrees. The other thermometer doesn't go up higher than 1,000 degrees. Okay. Stoke it up, get the fire up to speed. You will see the change in the colour of the metal as well. Okay, we can go a little bit higher. Let's see what he wants. He might just want me to sharpen his sword. Let's have a look. And no bite. Bog off. See, I'm a hot in demand. I really should drive up my prices. Honestly, I'd like customers to be queuing up at my door like this. It'd do me. And you see the metal ingot there. He's just not getting any warmer at the moment. So you can actually use your eyes. You don't necessarily need the thermometer. You visually see when it's ready to forge. This is where it gets a little bit grindy, a little bit samey. What we really would be useful here is some kind of chart to show you what temperature you need for which bit of metal. There is one in the menu, but that's not a lot of good when you're actually on the front line, so to speak. You don't want to leave this to go to the menu to look something up. You could do with a wall chart, or maybe a bit of paper on your work desk. That would be useful. Yeah, it's getting mega hot now. But it's still stone cold there, look, see? You can see that stone cold. You get to a point where you think, it's never going to go. Okay, come on, we're getting close to the highest temperature we'll go now. That should be going soon. Ah. Come on. It didn't turn red! What chance has that fella got? This is gonna be so hot right now. I was looking for it to turn red, or turn orange, I should say. Oh well, we've got a customer. If he wants to buy a sword, I swear to God, I will swear to God. Hello. Yeah, go on, let's grind your sword. I'm good at grinding. Oh, a bit more. There you go. Thank you. Okay, bye. Leave me alone. Is this still hot? You see, I've lost a bit of the kinetic energy, but it is still moving. When I'm looking at these games that I get to do videos of, so some of them I'll play for the sake of the video and play them through the natural course and think, yeah, it's not my sort of thing, and then I'll uninstall it and make space for on my PC for. God, look at the shape of that, and there's more smelting now as well. And some are quite short anyway, and I probably wouldn't need to play them beyond what I played them on the video. A lot of them on you see on the video itself is played in its entirety. But with this one, and there are one or two where I think there's a lot that I'm not seeing here, because you've got to work to get towards the good content. You've got to go through these stages, this repeated stage of building a sword, selling it to get more money, to buy materials to make another sword. So this is one I feel I probably would play some more. And I probably will play some more, because I want to get to the point where I'm seeing magic swords. Yeah, it's not getting there at all, is it? Excuse me. Excuse me. I put you in there. This is a little bit annoying. I would have expected to see a bit more of a glow on this, so that I knew when it was ready to be smelted. I mean, it just looks stone cold. There we go. Getting rid of all those little imperfections, getting rid of them. This is just a simple, straightforward sword for stabbing people. Okay. He wants to buy a sword. busy day. Can I sharpen my sword? Yeah, go on. I'll do that. Don't know quite what happened there. $35? I should be dictating the prices, not the customer. Anarchy will break out if the customer's dictating the prices. Right, I think we are good to... No. Oh, God. Yeah. Let's grind away.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Shut up, Alexa. I don't want to talk to you.
Sorry, I don't know.
I'm getting good at the grinding. I'm good at finding that sweet spot. I'm finding at the moment, I'm not looking at the little percentage thing here. I'm just listening to the sound. And there's a sound cue. And that's kind of a sweet spot there. Hello, right. Let's put you down there. Well, you'll be useful. Didn't I just pick that up? Oh, it's on the floor there. Come here, you. And then this blade goes in there. There we go. Right. Okay, that bit goes on first. There's no audio cues here. $45. $65. I'm really bad at this bit. $55. It only gives you the one go. It only gives you the one go. Once you messed it up, that's it. 34. This could be life or death on the battlefield. That felt good. 80%. How difficult can it be to twist something? Okay. So we are ready to display this sword in our gallery. There we go. Okay. So there you are. That's Fantasy Blacksmith. Basically... That's not all it is. This is just scratching the surface. This is just the early levels. So that's as far as I've got so far. As you can see, the map's much bigger. There's all this area here. In the town, you can buy different interiors. You can buy an improved smelter. You can buy a trash box, dice table, an alchemist table for the adding the magic to your stuff. Might be able to do that actually. Got a customer there. He can wait. Let's just... Surely I've got enough money for that now. No, I've only got 161. I've just charged myself 180. And if I spend my 100 gold on the alchemist table at this point, I won't have enough money to make even a basic sword. So I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Oh, how gutting. How gutting. So yeah, I tell you what this reminds me a little bit of is Skyrim. It's like the forging element of Skyrim. That's what I'm getting here. But it's just that, and I can see, like I say, what I'm looking forward to is getting my shop full of glowing enchanted swords and hammers and different things that you can make, artifacts and the like. and getting a roaring trade and a roaring reputation. But at the moment, I'm just a humble newbie, crafting my art. Tidy as you go, Rob. Tidy as you go. My God. Okay. So yeah, there you are. That is Fantasy Blacksmith. It is available now on Steam for the kingly sum of £5.99. It is going... at the moment, it's in early access. I can see a lot of things where it will improve. I was caught out with the improvements earlier on. I was thinking they were bugs, but they're not. It is actually an improvement. It's quite cool having just a button to press so you can switch between the tongs. I don't know, actually. I think there's something to be said for actually physically picking up the tools and putting them back onto the rack. It's taken a little bit of the immersion out of it. But anyway, there you are. I hope you've enjoyed this. Keep it edgy. And join me soon for another edgy play.